Hello, my name is Guy Joestar, and today I invite you on a journey into a world shimmering with sweetness and steeped in ancient history. We are exploring the remarkable story of honey, a substance so precious it has been called liquid gold for millennia. This is not merely a food, it is a natural marvel, a testament to the intricate dance between flora and fauna, crafted by one of nature's most industrious architects, the bee. Its golden hue and viscous texture have captivated humanity since our earliest days, a treasure sought in the wild long before we ever planted a single seed. It has been a source of sustenance, a potent medicine, a sacred offering, and a symbol of wealth and prosperity across every continent. From the sun-drenched fields of clover to the misty forests of pine, honey reflects the very essence of its environment, a liquid library of botanical information. The diversity is simply astounding. Each jar tells a unique story of a particular time and place, a story of the flowers that bloomed and the bees that gathered their nectar. In this exploration, we will travel back in time to uncover its prehistoric origins, witness its sacred role in ancient civilizations, and understand its enduring significance in cultures around the globe. We will also delve into the extraordinary variety of honey types, each with its own distinct color, aroma, flavor, and even medicinal properties. Our journey will take us from the powerful, almost medicinal Manuka honey of New Zealand to the delicate floral orange blossom honey of the Mediterranean. We will compare the dark, robust buckwheat honey packed with antioxidants to the light, almost crystalline acacia honey, a gentle giant in the world of sweeteners. This is more than just a tour of taste. It's an appreciation of a global phenomenon that connects us to the natural world and to our own shared human story. So, join me as we unseal the hive and discover the sweet, complex, and fascinating world of honey. Our story begins not in a field or a farm, but deep within the annals of prehistory, long before the first seeds of agriculture were sown. For our earliest ancestors, survival was a daily challenge, a constant search for energy-rich foods. And in the wild, dangerous yet bountiful world they inhabited, they discovered a source of unparalleled sweetness and energy. It was honey, nature's own confection, humanity's very first sweetener. This was a discovery of profound importance, a high-reward prize that was worth the risk of facing its formidable stinging guardians. Evidence of this ancient relationship is etched into stone. Cave paintings, some dating back over 8,000 years, depict daring figures climbing rickety ladders or clinging to sheer cliff faces, reaching into hives to harvest this precious liquid gold. These silent, elegant frescoes from Spain to India are the first records of our enduring fascination. They tell a story of courage, ingenuity, and a deep understanding of the natural world. This was not just food, it was a primary source of concentrated calories, a vital fuel for the hunter-gatherer lifestyle. Before the cultivation of sugarcane or the discovery of beet sugar, honey reigned supreme and unchallenged. It was the only truly sweet thing in a world of savory, bitter, and sour tastes. Its discovery would have been a revelation, a moment of pure, unadulterated pleasure that would have been shared and celebrated. It flavored their meager diets, preserved their foods, and perhaps even provided a primitive form of medicine. The act of honey hunting itself became a tradition, a skill passed down through generations. This prehistoric partnership between humans and bees represents a fundamental connection to the wild. It required keen observation to track the bees back to their nests and bravery to retrieve the honeycomb. This was a relationship built on respect and necessity, a primal dance that set the stage for honey's long and storied role in human civilization. It was here, in the shadowy caves and open savannas of our ancient past, that the legend of honey truly began. As humanity moved from nomadic life to settled civilization, honey's status evolved from a precious wild food to a cornerstone of culture, commerce, and spirituality. In ancient Egypt, one of the world's first great civilizations, bees were seen as sacred, believed to be born from the tears of the sun god, Ra. Honey was more than just a sweetener for their bread and cakes. It was a vital ingredient in their sophisticated system of medicine, used in wound dressings and remedies for various ailments. It was also a key component in the sacred rites of embalming, preserving the bodies of pharaohs for their journey into the afterlife. Further east, in the Fertile Crescent of Mesopotamia, clay tablets from Sumeria dating back over 4,000 years contain recipes and medical prescriptions that prominently feature honey. It was used to create concoctions with milk and dates, and it was offered to the gods in temples as a sign of reverence and devotion. Similarly, in the ancient texts of India, the Vedas, honey is described as one of nature's most perfect foods, a divine substance with life-giving properties. It was, and still is, a vital part of Ayurvedic medicine, used to balance the body and promote health and longevity. The great thinkers and societies of classical antiquity also held honey in the highest esteem. For the ancient Greeks, honey was believed to be the food of the gods on Mount Olympus, a substance known as ambrosia. The great physician Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine, praised honey for its healing virtues, prescribing it for fevers, ulcers, and wounds. Philosophers and athletes alike consumed it for vitality and mental clarity. It was a symbol of health, wisdom, and divine favor, deeply woven into their mythology and daily life. In the mighty Roman Empire, honey was a symbol of prosperity and a staple in the kitchens of the wealthy. They practiced advanced beekeeping, or apiculture, with intricate hives and dedicated apiaries. The Roman cookbook attributed to Apicius is filled with recipes that use honey to glaze meats, sweeten sauces, and create complex desserts. It was used to make a popular fermented drink called mulsum, a honeyed wine. From the Nile to the Tiber, honey was not merely food. It was medicine, a sacred offering, and an indispensable element of civilization itself. As the Roman Empire crumbled and Europe entered the Middle Ages, the reliance on honey only deepened. In a world without widespread sugar cultivation, honey was the primary, and for many, the only source of sweetness. It was a fundamental kitchen staple used to preserve fruits, sweeten porridges, and balance the flavors of savory dishes. The wealth of a lord or a monastery was often measured not just in land or gold, but in the number of beehives or skeps they possessed. These hives were a living treasury, producing a steady stream of this valuable commodity. Honey's value extended far beyond the culinary. It functioned as a form of currency and a means of paying taxes and tithes. A peasant might pay their rent to their feudal lord with a measure of honey or beeswax, the latter being essential for making pure, bright-burning candles for churches and castles. Beekeeping was a protected and highly regulated craft. Laws, known as bee laws, were established to protect hives from theft and to govern the ownership of wild swarms. The beekeeper, or apiarist, was a respected and vital member of the community. This was also the golden age of mead. This potent, fermented beverage, made from honey, water, and yeast, was the drink of choice for Vikings, Anglo-Saxons, and Celts. It features prominently in their epic poems and sagas, like Beowulf, where warriors gather in great mead halls to celebrate their victories. Mead was more than just an alcoholic drink. It was a cultural symbol, a beverage of celebration, camaraderie, and ritual. Monasteries, with their extensive apiaries, became major centers of mead production, refining their recipes over centuries. However, the dominance of honey was not to last forever. The Crusades introduced Europeans to a new and exotic sweetener from the East, sugar. Initially, it was a rare and incredibly expensive spice, a luxury reserved for the wealthiest nobles and apothecaries. But as sugarcane plantations were established in the Mediterranean and later in the New World, sugar production increased, and its price began to fall. By the end of the medieval period, sugar had begun its slow but steady ascent, gradually displacing honey as the continent's primary sweetener and forever changing the taste of Europe. While honey played a central role in Europe and Asia, its story is truly a global one, with unique traditions and uses found among indigenous peoples across the world. Long before European colonization, the first peoples of the Americas had their own deep-rooted relationships with native bees, many of which are stingless. In Central and South America, the Maya and other groups practiced a sophisticated form of beekeeping, raising native stingless bees in hollowed-out logs. Honey was used as a sweetener, a medicine, and played a central part in their religious ceremonies. In Africa, the cradle of humanity, honey hunting is an ancient tradition that continues to this day. Here, a remarkable partnership exists between humans and a bird, the greater honey guide. This bird, which loves to eat beeswax and bee larvae, actively leads people to wild hives. The honey hunters follow the bird's calls and movements, sometimes for miles, until they are guided to the bee's nest. After harvesting the honey, they leave a portion of the honeycomb behind as a reward for their avian guide. This is a rare and beautiful example of mutualism between humans and a wild animal. Across the vast and diverse continent of Australia, Aboriginal peoples have been harvesting honey from native bees for tens of thousands of years. They call it sugar bag, and it is a cherished food source. Different regions have different types of native bees and different methods for finding and harvesting their honey and pollen. It is used not only for food, but also in ceremonies and as a bush medicine, applied to wounds and sores for its healing properties. The knowledge of finding sugar bag is passed down through generations, an integral part of their connection to country. These examples from the Americas, Africa and Australia reveal that the human relationship with honey is not a monolithic story but a rich tapestry, woven from countless different cultural threads. It highlights a universal human appreciation for this natural, sweet, adapted and integrated into diverse ecosystems and belief systems. From the sacred stingless bee logs of the Maya to the bird-led hunts of the Hadza people, honey is a testament to indigenous wisdom and a profound living connection to the natural world. Our journey now takes us to the remote, windswept landscapes of New Zealand and southeastern Australia, home to a truly extraordinary type of honey. This is Manuka honey, a substance that has in recent decades gained global fame not just for its taste, but for its remarkable and scientifically validated medicinal properties. It is produced by bees that forage on the nectar of the Manuka bush, known to science as Leptospermum scoparium. This hardy, scrub-like plant infuses the honey with a unique set of potent compounds. Visually, Manuka honey is distinct. It is typically a dark cream to dark brown color, with a dense, viscous and almost fudge-like consistency. Its flavor is equally assertive and complex. It is not a honey for the faint of heart. The taste is strong, with earthy, herbaceous and sometimes slightly bitter notes, followed by a characteristic mineral or medicinal finish. This unique flavor profile is a direct result of the chemical composition that makes it so special, a taste that speaks of its potent nature. It is less a simple sweetener and more of a functional food. What sets Manuka honey apart is its powerful, stable and non-peroxide antibacterial activity. This is primarily due to a compound called methylglyoxal, or MgO. While all honeys have some level of antibacterial action due to hydrogen peroxide, the MgO in Manuka is far more potent and doesn't degrade with heat, light, or dilution. This has led to its widespread use in medical settings, particularly for treating wounds, burns, and antibiotic-resistant infections. The concentration of MgO is measured and certified, giving rise to the UMF, or Unique Manuka Factor rating system. This potent honey is a prime example of how a traditional natural remedy can be validated by modern science. For centuries, the indigenous Maori people of New Zealand used the Manuka plant for its medicinal benefits, making balms and teas from its leaves and bark. The honey was a later discovery, but is now celebrated worldwide as one of nature's most powerful healers. Its journey from a local folk medicine to a global therapeutic superstar is a testament to the powerful secrets that can be held within a single drop of honey. From the medicinal intensity of Manuka, we travel to a honey that is, for many of us, the very definition of honey itself. This is clover honey, the familiar, friendly face in the world of sweeteners. It is perhaps the most widely produced and consumed honey in the world, a testament to the humble clover plant that carpets pastures and fields from North America to Europe to New Zealand. Its ubiquity and gentle nature have made it a staple in pantries and on breakfast tables across the globe. Clover honey is prized for its classic appearance and taste. It is typically light in color, ranging from water white to a pale creamy amber. Its clarity is often exceptional, gleaming in the jar. The flavor is wonderfully mild, clean and pleasingly sweet, with delicate floral notes and sometimes a hint of cinnamon or fresh grass. This gentle profile makes it incredibly versatile. It doesn't overpower other flavors, making it the perfect all-purpose honey for sweetening tea, drizzling on yogurt, or using in baking recipes where you want a pure sweet taste without a strong honey character. The production of clover honey is a story of agricultural synergy. Clover plants, such as white Dutch clover, are often planted as a cover crop for livestock pasture. They are nitrogen-fixing, which means they enrich the soil, providing better grazing for animals. At the same time, their abundant nectar-rich blossoms provide a massive food source for honeybees. This creates a beneficial cycle where agriculture and apiculture support one another, resulting in the vast quantities of this popular honey that we see today. While it may not have the potent, targeted medicinal claims of Manuka, clover honey is not without its own health benefits. Like all raw honeys, it contains a variety of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It is a natural source of energy and can be a soothing remedy for a sore throat. Its very accessibility and affordability mean that more people can enjoy the simple, wholesome goodness of honey. It is the dependable, everyday classic, the taste of sunshine in a jar, and the perfect introduction to the world of honey. We now venture away from the sunlit meadows and into the deep shaded world of the forest. Here we find a very different kind of honey, one that isn't made from the nectar of flowers at all. This is pine honey, also known as forest honey or honeydew honey. It's most common in the forested regions of Greece and Turkey, where vast pine forests dominate the landscape. Its origin story is a fascinating example of a three-part ecological partnership between trees, insects, and bees. The process begins not with a blossom, but with a small-scale insect, specifically the species. This insect lives on the bark of pine trees, feeding on the tree's sap. As it feeds, it excretes a sweet, sugary substance known as honeydew. This honeydew coats the branches and needles of the pine trees in glistening droplets. It is this substance, not floral nectar, that the honeybees collect. They gather the sweet honeydew and carry it back to their hives, transforming it into a dark, rich, and unique honey. Pine honey is visually striking. It has a dark reddish amber color and tends to resist crystallization for a very long time due to its lower glucose content. The aroma is distinctively woody and resinous, evoking the scent of a pine forest after a rain shower. Its flavor is equally unique. It's moderately sweet with a slightly bitter, spicy, and malty taste. There are pronounced woody and resinous notes, a flavor that is far removed from the floral sweetness of typical honeys. It is a taste that truly transports you to the heart of the forest. Beyond its intriguing taste, pine honey is highly valued for its nutritional profile. Because it originates from tree sap rather than floral nectar, it is often richer in minerals and trace elements like potassium, magnesium, and iron. It is also packed with antioxidants and has been traditionally used in folk medicine to help with respiratory issues and soothe sore throats. Pine honey is a remarkable testament to the ingenuity of bees and the complex, often hidden interactions within a forest ecosystem. Our journey now leads us to the rolling hills and ancient woodlands of southern Europe, particularly Italy, France, and Spain. Here, in the late spring and early summer, the magnificent sweet chestnut trees burst into bloom with long, fragrant catkins. The honey produced from this powerful nectar source is chestnut honey, a variety cherished by connoisseurs for its bold character and complex, assertive flavor. It's a honey that makes its presence known and is a culinary favorite in the regions where it is produced. Chestnut honey is immediately recognizable by its dark, almost opaque appearance, ranging from a deep amber to nearly black. It has a uniquely strong and penetrating aroma, which can be described as woody, smoky, and slightly pungent, a world away from light floral honeys. The flavor is equally intense and persistent. It is not overly sweet, and possesses a distinct bitterness, with notes of leather, tannins, smoke, and dark chocolate. This complexity makes it a challenging honey for some, but a beloved delicacy for those who appreciate its robust nature. This honey is a nutritional powerhouse. Its dark color is an indicator of its high mineral content, particularly iron, potassium, and manganese. It is also exceptionally rich in pollen, which contributes to its strong flavor and potential health benefits, though it may be a concern for those with severe pollen allergies. Furthermore, chestnut honey is packed with antioxidants, compounds that help protect the body's cells from damage. Its powerful profile makes it a popular choice for those seeking honey for its health-giving properties rather than just for sweetness. In European cuisine, chestnut honey is not typically used for sweetening tea. Instead, its bold, slightly bitter flavor is used as a culinary ingredient to complement strong flavors. It is famously paired with aged savory cheeses like ricotta, pecorino, or gorgonzola. It is also drizzled over roasted meats, particularly game and pork, or used in rustic cakes and pastries where its distinctive taste can shine through. Chestnut honey is a true taste of the European terroir, a bold and unforgettable product of the ancient chestnut groves. We turn now to a honey that perfectly captures the essence of summer sunflower honey. Produced in vast quantities in countries famous for their sunflower fields, such as France, Spain, Italy, and Ukraine, This honey is a direct reflection of the iconic flower from which it comes. As legions of sunflowers turn their bright faces to follow the sun across the sky, bees diligently work among them, creating a honey that is as bright and cheerful as its floral source. It's a celebration of sunshine in a jar. Sunflower honey is known for its beautiful bright yellow to golden orange color, mirroring the petals of the sunflower itself. When freshly harvested, it is a liquid, but it has a strong tendency to crystallize very quickly, often within a month or two. This is due to its high glucose content. When it crystallizes, it forms a smooth, fine-grained and fondant-like texture, making it pleasantly spreadable. Its aroma is light and fresh, with delicate floral and sometimes citrusy notes. The flavor of sunflower honey is generally mild and pleasant, though it is more distinct than something like clover honey. It has a clean, sweet taste with a unique floral character that is subtly reminiscent of the sunflower plant itself. Some describe a faint, tangy aftertaste. This agreeable flavor makes it a good all-purpose honey, suitable for spreading on toast, sweetening beverages, or as a natural sweetener in cereals and desserts. It provides a gentle, sunny sweetness that is widely appealing. Traditionally, sunflower honey has been valued in folk medicine, particularly for its soothing properties. It is often recommended for soothing sore throats and coughs associated with the common cold. Like other honeys, it contains antioxidants and has natural antibacterial qualities. Its rapid crystallization is not a flaw, but a natural characteristic, and the creamy crystallized form is preferred by many. Sunflower honey is a simple, honest, and delightful product, a direct gift from one of the world's most beloved and iconic flowers. Imagine walking through a citrus grove in full bloom, the air thick with the sweet, intoxicating perfume of orange blossoms. Now just imagine that exquisite aroma captured in a jar. That is the magic of orange blossom honey. Primarily produced in the warmer climes of the Mediterranean, such as Spain and Italy, as well as in Florida and California, this is one of the world's most prized and aromatic honey varieties. It is, honestly, a sensory delight. A honey that is as much about its fragrance as it is about its taste. Orange blossom honey is typically light in color, ranging from pale gold to a gentle amber. It has a beautiful clarity and a smooth fluid consistency, but its most defining characteristic is its incredible aroma. As soon as you open the jar, you are greeted with the unmistakable, delicate and sweet fragrance of citrus blossoms. It's a fresh, floral perfume with distinct notes of neroli and jasmine. This captivating scent is a prelude to the equally delightful flavor that awaits. The taste of orange blossom honey is as lovely as its scent. It is wonderfully sweet and mild, with a distinct and pleasant citrusy flavor that lingers on the palate. There are notes of ripe orange and a subtle, fruity acidity that balances the sweetness perfectly. It is this unique aromatic flavor profile that makes it a gourmet favorite. It elevates any dish it is added to, bringing a touch of Mediterranean sunshine and floral elegance. It is truly an experience for the senses. Because of its delightful flavor and aroma, orange blossom honey is a star in the kitchen. It is the perfect choice for sweetening herbal teas, particularly chamomile or mint, where its floral notes can complement the brew. It is exquisite when drizzled over fresh fruit, yogurt, or creamy desserts like panna cotta. In baking, it imparts a beautiful subtle citrus fragrance to cakes, muffins, and glazes. Beyond the kitchen, it is traditionally associated with calming and relaxing properties, making a warm drink with this honey a perfect way to unwind. Our journey now brings us to a honey that is celebrated for its extraordinary clarity and its incredibly gentle nature. This is acacia honey, a variety highly sought after for its delicate flavor and unique chemical properties. It is predominantly sourced from the nectar of the black locust tree, Robinia pseudoacacia, which, despite its common name, is not a true acacia. These trees, native to North America, but now widespread in Europe, produce cascades of fragrant white flowers that bees adore, resulting in a truly exceptional honey. Acacia honey is the very picture of purity. It is one of the lightest and clearest honeys available, often appearing almost transparent with a pale, straw-like yellow or greenish hue. It looks like liquid glass in a jar. Another of its remarkable features is its resistance to crystallization. Due to a high concentration of fructose relative to glucose, It can remain in a liquid state for years, making it a favorite for those who prefer their honey smooth and pourable. The flavor of acacia honey is as delicate as its appearance. It is exceptionally mild and clean, with a light floral sweetness and subtle hints of vanilla. Its taste is so gentle that it sweetens without ever overpowering the food or drink it is added to. This makes it a prized choice for sweetening delicate teas, fresh fruits, or gourmet desserts where the primary flavors need to shine through. It is the perfect beginner's honey for those who find other varieties too strong. Perhaps the most significant feature of acacia honey from a health perspective is its low glycemic index. This means it is absorbed more slowly into the bloodstream, causing a more gradual rise in blood sugar levels compared to other sugars, and even other honeys. This property makes it a more suitable choice for individuals managing their blood sugar, including those with diabetes, when consumed in moderation. Acacia honey is a paragon of elegance, subtle, stable, and uniquely suited for a wide range of palates and purposes. We now turn to a honey that stands in stark dramatic contrast to the pale delicacy of acacia. This is buckwheat honey, a dark, powerful, and intensely flavored variety that is as bold as it is beneficial. It is produced from the nectar of the small white or pink blossoms of the buckwheat plant, a crop often grown for its grain-like seeds. Produced in regions like the northern United States, Canada, and parts of Europe, this honey is not for the timid, but it rewards the adventurous palate with a complex taste and a wealth of nutrients. Buckwheat honey is one of the darkest honeys produced, with a color that ranges from a deep coppery purple to nearly black, much like molasses. Its consistency is thick and viscous, and its aroma is strong and pungent. Some describe the smell as malty, earthy, and even barnyard-like, a testament to its rustic origins. This powerful scent is a clear signal of the intense flavor experience that is to follow, a flavor profile that is robust and unforgettable. The taste of buckwheat honey is as strong as its color and aroma suggest. It is rich, full-bodied, and not overly sweet, with a distinct malty flavor and a memorable tangy finish that lingers on the tongue. It has notes of molasses, toffee, and dark stout beer. Because of its intensity, it is not typically used for sweetening delicate teas. Instead, it shines in applications where its muscular flavor can stand up to other strong ingredients, such as in marinades for barbecue, in hearty gingerbread, or as a topping for strong cheeses. Where buckwheat honey truly excels is in its nutritional and medicinal value. Its dark color is a direct indicator of its incredibly high concentration of antioxidants, containing levels comparable to those found in tomatoes and other antioxidant-rich produce. Scientific studies have shown it to be particularly effective at soothing nighttime coughs in children, often outperforming over-the-counter cough suppressants. Its potent combination of antioxidants and immune-boosting properties makes it a go-to choice during cold and flu season. Our exploration now takes us to the wild, windswept moors and heathlands of Scotland, Ireland, and other parts of northern Europe. In the late summer, these rugged landscapes are transformed into a sea of purple as the common heather plant, Calluna vulgaris, comes into bloom. The honey produced from this iconic plant is heather honey, a gourmet delicacy with a unique texture and a flavor as bold and untamed as the land from which it comes. It is a honey with a distinct personality and a celebrated status. One of the most remarkable characteristics of heather honey is its texture. It is thixotropic, which means it is a thick, jelly-like gel when at rest, but becomes temporarily liquid when stirred or agitated. This unusual property is due to its high protein content. It clings to the spoon and has a satisfying, almost gelatinous mouthfeel. Its color is a beautiful reddish-brown or deep amber, often with tiny air bubbles trapped within its gel structure, giving it a characteristic shimmer. The flavor of heather honey is powerful, complex, and long-lasting. It has a distinctive taste that is at once woody, smoky, and slightly bitter, with pronounced floral notes that are reminiscent of the heather blossom's fragrance. Some also detect subtle notes of toffee or caramel. It is a full-bodied and aromatic honey, a true connoisseur's choice that reflects the wild, peaty terroir of the moors. Its powerful flavor makes it an unforgettable experience. Heather honey is highly prized, not only for its unique taste and texture, but also for its health benefits. It boasts a high concentration of antioxidants, even higher than that of buckwheat honey in some studies, and is rich in minerals. It has traditionally been used for its anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties. making it a popular choice for digestive health and as a soothing tonic. Because of its gel-like nature, it is difficult to extract from the comb, making it rarer and more expensive than many other honeys. It is a true jewel of the Highlands. From the purple moors of Scotland, we journey to the sun-baked landscapes of Australia, the native home of the vast and diverse eucalyptus family. With over 700 different species of these iconic trees, Australia produces a wide array of eucalyptus honeys, each with its own subtle variations. While also produced in other regions where eucalyptus has been introduced, like California and South Africa, this honey is quintessentially Australian, carrying the distinct aromatic signature of the bushland. Eucalyptus honey varies in color and flavor, depending on the specific species of tree the bees have foraged from, such as jarrah, red gum, or blue gum. Generally, it ranges from a light amber to a medium dark reddish color. Its most defining feature, however, is its aroma and taste. It has a characteristic herbal, medicinal, and slightly woody flavor, with a distinct menthol or camphor-like undertone. This is not the sharp menthol of a cough drop, but a more subtle, cooling sensation that leaves a refreshing finish. This unique, mentholated quality is what makes eucalyptus honey a world-renowned remedy for respiratory ailments. The compounds responsible for its characteristic scent, such as eucalyptol, are known for their ability to act as a natural decongestant and expectorant. A spoonful in a cup of hot water or tea can help to soothe a sore throat, calm a cough, and open up congested airways. It is a go-to honey for many during the cold and flu season, a natural way to find respiratory relief. Beyond its medicinal uses, eucalyptus honey is a versatile table honey for those who enjoy its distinctive character. Its bold flavor pairs well with strong cheeses, and it can add an interesting herbal note to marinades for lamb or poultry. It is a taste that is inseparable from the Australian landscape, a liquid echo of the vast gum tree forests. Each jar offers a breath of fresh, aromatic air, a potent and healing gift from one of the world's most recognizable trees. Our final stop on this journey is not a single, specific flower, but a celebration of diversity itself. This is wildflower honey, also known as polyfloral honey. Unlike monofloral honeys, which come predominantly from one plant source, wildflower honey is a snapshot of an entire ecosystem. It is made from the nectar of countless different flowers that are blooming simultaneously in a particular area at a particular time. Each jar is a unique and unrepeatable symphony of the local meadow, pasture, or forest edge. Because its floral source is so varied, wildflower honey is the most variable of all honey types. Its color can range from the palest yellow to the darkest brown. Its flavor profile is equally diverse, a complex medley of tastes that can change from season to season and from one valley to the next. One jar might be light and fruity, while another, harvested just a few miles away, could be rich, dark, and spicy. This unpredictability is its greatest charm. It is a true taste of a place, a liquid expression of local terroir. Many people seek out local wildflower honey for a specific purpose: allergy relief. The theory behind this practice, known as immunotherapy, is that by consuming small, regular amounts of local honey, one is also consuming trace amounts of local pollen. This may help the body to build up a tolerance to that pollen, potentially reducing the severity of seasonal allergy symptoms like hay fever. While scientific evidence is still developing, countless people swear by this traditional natural approach to managing their allergies. Beyond potential allergy benefits, wildflower honey provides broad-spectrum nutritional support. Because it is derived from a wide variety of nectars, it often contains a diverse range of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, reflecting the richness of its botanical origins. Supporting local beekeepers by purchasing their wildflower honey is also a wonderful way to support the health of your local environment and its vital pollinators. Wildflower honey is a delicious reminder that there is beauty, strength, and health in diversity. Our journey through the world of honey has shown us that this remarkable substance is so much more than a simple sweetener. It is a thread of liquid gold woven through the entire tapestry of human history. From the prehistoric caves where it was first treasured, to the temples of ancient gods where it was offered, to the modern laboratory where its potent medicinal properties are confirmed, honey has been our constant companion. It is a primordial food, a powerful medicine, and a potent cultural symbol that connects us to our ancestors and to the intricate workings of the natural world. The humble bee, in its tireless work, creates a substance that nourishes our bodies, heals our ailments, and enriches our cultures. The story of honey is a story of diversity, a testament to the unique character of every landscape on Earth. Each variety, from the dark, robust buckwheat to the light, perfumed orange blossom, tells a story of the specific flowers, soil, and climate of its origin. This incredible variety offers a world of tastes and therapeutic possibilities waiting to be explored. Understanding the differences between them allows us to appreciate this natural treasure on a much deeper level, choosing the right honey for the right purpose, whether for a gourmet recipe, a soothing remedy, or simply a delicious treat. Honey's enduring importance is a powerful reminder of the sweet and profound gifts that nature provides. To help you continue your own exploration of this fascinating world, I have created a comprehensive chart that compares all the honey types we've discussed today and more. This downloadable guide details each honey's color, flavor profile, country of origin, and specific medicinal properties, all in one easy-to-read format. It's the perfect resource for any aspiring honey connoisseur. You can find the link to download it for free in the description below. Thank you for joining me on this sweet journey. May you always find sweetness in your life.